Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to my No One Gets Out Alive series here in the Long Dark. Astrid is giving a little yawn there. Let's see, it is evening. I still have quite a bit of energy. I think I can probably get some traveling done in Coastal Highway. So, I think I'll just light a torch. Yeah, there's no need to get too crazy with the traveling in the dark here. Probably want to pick up any coal I see anyway. So, in between last episode and this, I realized there's another reason to go into Bleak Inlet, which is that I believe I've only found one bunker so far. The one in Timberwolf, I think, is the only one I checked that's been stocked. So there's still two more. Oh yeah, the stim. There's, I knew I was going to find that somewhere in here. I just wasn't quite prepared for it there. Let's drop down. So yeah, I think I have two to find. I might be misremembering and I only have one left to find. But I believe there's only two left. There's the Bleak Inlet and Black Rock
sure
bunkers. The more I think about it, the more I'm not even sure I know where the Black Rock bunker is. Did I do that on any of my games? Did I look for it? Oh, I think I did. I think I did it on the stream, or the, it was like 2 or 3 streams where I finally explored that whole region. I don't remember if I found the bunker naturally, or if it was one of the things I didn't find and then I just looked at it on a map later. But I think I do know where it is now, one way or another. But anyway, either both of those are stocked, or perhaps my memory is faulty and there will only be one stocked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I checked Ash Canyon. Timberwolf is the stocked one. I can't imagine I missed the Pleasant Valley one. We checked Muskeg and Milton and Mystery Lake, I'm pretty sure.
It's probably useful.
Whoa, that's in really high condition. I'm gonna take all this with me. We're gonna have to leave a bunch of stuff in Coastal. I guess I'll head down to the fishing camps. I think that's a reasonable Coastal Highway base. Fishing cabins, I guess it's called. It's kind of on the way out. Not too far out of the way to drop down there briefly. I think I will leave some of this coal at the entrance up here. I'm not going to need all of it right now. Go grab these as well. Wow, that's a lot of coal. We're going to be pretty heavy going to the entrance here, and we'll leave the storm lantern
Carry this load for much longer.
at the entrance as well. Okay, so coal and storm lantern are going right here. I'll probably leave the fire starting book. Yeah, we're super heavy now. And this is another place the stim can spawn, but we already found it. Skip that loop. That's just more fuel that we don't need. We can get that at some other point. I am slightly concerned about going into Timberwolf territory. Sounds like the wind has picked up outside. Don't think... I never heated up stuff in a... yeah. I'm not even sure I had a torch on the way up here. I might have just walked it. No torch. Okay, that's about enough of walking at a crawl. Let's get all this stuff dropped. I'm not going to bother trying to preserve this torch.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay. This can stay here. And let's drop this. Probably going to drop another book, because I really don't need that right now. Let's leave like 20 coal here, I think. Maybe 15. I'll leave 16, and the rest of these sticks as well. Got a book for starting a fire if I want to. We're now at 49. Still pretty heavy. Seems like this torch might stay going. Alright, let's just see how far we can get. So we haven't been to coastal... Oh, right, we're carrying all this meat. Oh, we can eat one of those right now. Completely forgot that I had all that meat on me. We haven't been to Coastal Highway yet. Ah, shoot. I'm probably bringing a wolf over too. Let me just see. Looks like we got lucky and there isn't one spawning close by. Okay, I did get rid of that lantern. Oh my goodness. Game's gonna tempt me. We've got an Aurora night. It's so tempting to go down to that mine and, you know what? I think I will. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time in there, but I might try to grab an extra jerry can. I think I'm just gonna loot the area around the entrance because I really don't want to risk, yeah, I don't want to risk this whole run on getting stuck down there. I'm just going to go in at the very beginning of the effective part of the Aurora. Speaking of, I don't think this is active yet, is it? It probably won't have anything on this mode, because I think this is only for, like, the story bunkers. We'll have to try this later once the Aurora picks up a bit more.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, I don't have a light source for this right now. Could light another torch. But I'm pretty tempted to get down to that mine. Let me just take a second here. Drink some water, that'll reduce some weight. I mean, in the long run, getting that extra jerry can doesn't really matter. I don't know, there's just something cool about going into the Aurora mines. I think I'm going to do it regardless. I think we want to go a little bit over to the left here. I can go right above it right now. There's the path coming down, so it must be over here. Yeah, to the left here. I don't think the aurora proper has started yet, so wolves are probably fleeing anyway.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I don't see any lights going. Really early in the evening. Try to sneak through here, I guess. Definitely wary of wolves. Okay, now I'm confused. Is this not it? It's gotta be right here somewhere. It's either up there, or it's out in front here. Yeah, here's the stumps. Gotta be right here. I knew it had to be right around here because we're right at the log sort. I know it's a little bit further down the road. Okay, we'll pick up these mushrooms later.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And we're gonna need a torch in here, but I think what I'm gonna do first, let's actually leave the meat outside, and maybe a bottle of water and some other heavy stuff I can just grab later. There's one piece left. Okay. I'll carry some water with me. What else is heavy that I can leave behind? I'm really not gonna spend that long in there. Let's leave this here. Just sort by weight. We're not gonna need the hatchet while we're in there. Let's just leave that behind. Apparently already picked up 9 more sticks. Get rid of those. And leave this here. Wow, we're still significantly overweight. Okay, we're gonna be inside this whole time, so I'm gonna leave a bear coat here. If absolutely necessary, we can start a new fire down there. Oh, right, we're gonna sleep until this aurora actually gets underway. We'll be able to see because the lights will come on. I'm gonna get 1 hour of sleep, so we have a bit more energy. There it goes. We can loot all this later. Let's just get right down there. So spooky down here. I love the temptation of this place. Like, it lures you down, and then there's loot. I kind of wish that there were chances to find like really rare items down here, because it's kind of like a theoretical temptation. It's not a real temptation, because once you've been down here once, you kind of know that you can't find anything that amazing down here. So it's more just the temptation of the temptation itself that gets me right now.
Never know.
Yeah,
Could end up
a
being
couple of
useful.
food items. I really only want to grab a jerry can and then leave. I'm not going to go like all the way down. Don't have a pry bar for those anyway. Guess we could walk up here. There might be a jerry can somewhere up here. I just walked right next to that without realizing it. I gotta be more careful than that. Alright, I think we leave. I want to check. I'm not gonna go through there, even though I'm pretty sure you can. Usually there's a jerry can right here at the entrance. And I was just gonna grab that and pretty much leave. I don't want to do all of that. I don't want to do that. That just leaves... Here's the fire barrel where I can make more torches if necessary. Yeah, I guess the jerry can isn't right here for some reason. Well, I got some food. I know I'm really wimping out here, but I just don't want to get trapped. I thought we'd get that free jerry can that's right at the entrance, and that would have been worth it. Going down there just for that little bit of food definitely was not worth it. Alright, I think we'll just sleep in here tonight. Pretty tired, and there's no reason to risk the wolves outside. One thing I will do is go check for a signal. Just outside the entrance. If there is, I may pursue it. We'll see. Well, that was
This'll come in handy.
anticlimactic. I'm gonna leave this pry bar here. I just figured since I have it, I'll use it. Just gonna leave those in there. We'll have plenty of leather. Okay, let's grab this.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
And put that back on. Let's grab my hatchet too. That's my lifeline. Drop that for a second. We're pretty central in this region, and I'm not getting any signal in any direction. So I won't write this region off entirely for having something in it, but
Oh,
it
rest
seems
suit, I'm gonna
unlikely based on that. I think I kind of want that book. The rest of the sticks can stay there. Okay, let's go get some sleep. It might be time to eat these before they go bad. Probably eat the sardines as well. Let's actually go to the food tab and see what else is risking danger soon. I guess I'll eat this. Okay. Sardines are going to be good for a little while yet. Gonna make water at the next fire, but for right now I'm happy to have the lower carry weight. What are we looking at? Oh, we're still over significantly. It's like medium cold outside.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, let's head over to the fishing camp and we'll probably leave some stuff there. Might as well stop in and check out the, what is this called? Logging area? Logging something? Log sort, right? Yeah. Trying to get a view of any potential fluffies here. Fluffy friends. Probably sleep another hour in here. Give that wind a chance to die down a little. Maybe we could read. We have that sewing book. I don't have enough time to sleep, so let's read.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy. Cut across the ice here for a shorter trip. Alright, if the wind's gonna be like this, we're gonna have to run. Just gotta get inside before we get cold. Unfortunately, we're kind of traveling into the wind. It would almost be faster to just go up to Jackrabbit, but I don't really want to do that on this trip. We're kind of in a precarious spot here. I might have to make a fire in the fishing hut instead. Use up one of my many accelerants to get that started. Actually a little bit risky being out in the middle of the ice here. It takes so long to get anywhere. I think we're going to lose health here. This fishing hut is a little bit closer. I'm going to go ahead and bail and go to this hut and start a fire there. It's interesting how quickly, like, I wouldn't have thought it would be risky at all, but being out in the middle of the ice here, there's no shelter for a fire. Gotta warm up somehow.
We'll be okay, because once we get in here, we'll be much warmer. Use accelerant anyway, just to make this quick. And I guess I'll save the book for doing that. Probably throw... yeah, coal is fine. Take a little bit of water. A little bit of sleep. Let's throw another stick or two on here. Should have at least heated up some teas, but we're so close now. It's okay. Got my bedroll. Did I ever drop that pry bar? Might not have. So I'm gonna leave those tools here at the workbench. I might craft some arrows here if we get good weather. Although without a cooking pot or a skillet, I don't think I can make water while crafting arrows unless I have the quality tools. I think I'm gonna go drop this bear while I'm here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, so which cabin do I want to be my main living quarters? Probably the one closest to the workbench. Seems logical. This is a pretty nice one, though. Yeah, I kind of like how this one looks. So if the other one is not as attractive or functional or whatever. Oh, this one is nice. This one has a nice bed. Plenty of storage with the drawers. Any other storage? Yeah, there's a bin there. Okay. We'll use this one. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of the stuff I said I'd leave here. The crampons. Would be under clothing, I guess. Clothing. Crampons.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
That's, yeah, 2 plastic bins in here. Okay, let's go leave the tools at the workbench. I'm thinking about... I think I want to cook water until this wind calms down a little bit, and then we'll go look for the bear. It's possible that the bear will come down here, too. We've got a good amount of time left in the day. Matches... Nothing under here. Just put these tools away in here. I'm gonna go ahead and burn this book. This is a nice little 100% wind sheltered spot that I found down here fairly recently. Makes this a really nice base because you've got the indoor portion, you've got the fishing huts nearby. You've got the workbench, and then you also have a place where you can come out here and cook and sleep efficiently compared to
Wonder if I
the
can drop any of this gear.
fishing huts, where it's much less efficient. Probably don't need that much. I think I'll read instead of sleeping. At least at first. We'll see. Get these down. Do 1 hour of this. It got cold. Cold and then warm. Maybe I was exposed to the wind for a little bit. Uh-oh. Did this get blown? Shouldn't have, if it's in the right spot. It's possible that I just didn't put that much time on it. What did I throw on here? Oh, I gotta pick this water up. No! I lost my water. Because I wasn't paying attention. It's possible that it got blown. Maybe this isn't safe. So the wind could come right through here. And maybe that is exposed. I thought I had checked this spot. Maybe I need to cram it further in the corner. I might need to do more research on this spot. Maybe it needs to be over in this corner. There's definitely high likelihood that there is a 100% safe spot down here. And I thought I had started a fire in this little crevice here and kept it going for days. But maybe I missed one angle. 'Cause I don't think we read for an hour. We definitely had the burn bonus. Did I ever throw that cedar on? I did, so I think it had to have been the case that it was windblown. Well, that's not great. Right, let's just do a couple of little crafting projects. One rosehip. And these are pretty much done. And I guess I'll just read again for the next batch, since I don't want to risk sleeping if there's any chance that this will get blown out. Okay, let's go check on the bear. Heat up this tea just in case. Now, I feel like, yeah, I've got to leave some coal here as well. Anything else obvious? Just drop that. Leave some of this rotten food in a pile here. There's this, and there's probably another, let's just go to food. The other sardines are probably bad, right? Yeah, not great. Not something I'd want to risk. These are all good. Okay, they're probably okay. There's a good chance, in fact, that we'll just leave. Thought I saw some stumps down there. Okay, so it looks like I have to go around this way, then we'll bear left to get over to the bear area. I think the cave is right over there. No. It's probably right up here, actually. 'Cause this is already the river. I mean, if he wasn't at the fishing huts, and he's not over here... Oh my goodness. Scared me. Get out of here. Is this the bear cave right down here? I think it might be. Yeah, okay. So then he's probably up at the... campground. And if he's not there, then we'll just move on. Hard to believe this torch isn't already gone. Okay, let's put that away. Considering drinking that tea that's still hot, it is... It's only -11. We'll just walk up to the cabin that's up here. Should be fine. Well, no sign of the bear here either. Guess he's just not spawned in right now. Slightly disconcerting. Let's get a few more cattails and head up. Okay, I still want to travel. Probably sleep in the ravine cave tonight. Just grab an hour of sleep in here, and hopefully the wind will shift. Give us another travel window. Oh, I never checked for that primar. Let's see if I still have it on me. I thought it said... Oh, this one was locked. And yeah, I did just pry it open. Okay, so we're going to leave the pry bar here, I think. Just get it. Next time I come this way. Unless I want to carry it to Bleak Inlet with me. Not the worst idea I've ever had. Just leave it kind of up there in Upper Bleak. There are some cars there. I think I just want to get rid of it now. Lockers and car trunks just aren't valuable to me right now. But having an extra kilo of carry weight at all times is valuable. See, that was enough to get us under. I've had less time to record lately and more time to just like watch other content creators kind of in the background. One of the side effects of having a child. And one thing I've noticed a lot recently and I kind of want to go, but I also think maybe we should just turn back. And we're still really warm in shelter. Let's keep pushing and we'll just use a match to start a fire later on. Try to stay in shelter as much as possible here. Yeah, right, probably the most common mistake that I see people make in Misery, Interloper, or any of these low regen or no regen modes is just kind of mistiming the window of activity. Like the time that you should be active essentially runs from noon to midnight. And a lot of people, I think they kind of know, most of them know this, but just don't put it into practice. Because they'll be in a spot like I was there and say, well, it's almost time for bed, I guess we'll just spend the night here. And you're just leaving so much progress on the table every day. Because of course what happens is you sleep and you get to a few hours before dawn and you have nothing to do. And plus then after dawn you have a whole cold morning where you can't really do much. So by really trying to push, you can get so much more out of each and every day.
I'm not sure I can carry much
So we
more.
could hide out down here until this blows over, but I think I can probably just go up to the tunnel. My one concern is the wind direction might not allow. Let's do some running, try to get over all this junk. Nope, I think I was sprayed. Just gonna go and heal that right away. I hate the terrain here, it's so annoying. See if we can get into shelter over here. Yeah, there we go. So by making use of the wind shelter, we're able to get to a point where our clothing can now probably just carry us. We are going to need a fire eventually, so I'm going to go ahead and light the torch now, because then we'll have even more warmth. So the shortcut is right here. A pretty long walk down to that cave. And there's a good chance of the weather turning on the way, so I think I'm going to look for a nice spot to make a little fire here. Just so I can get warmed up and have an emergency tea as backup. Let's go right over here and start this fire. Get rid of this book as well.
Come on, little fire.
Okay, let's
Perfect.
put this out. I think I want this to be a hot fire. Throw a coal on. Let's create a tea. Want to make a rosehip tea. Heat up that one. Start getting rid of some of this junk that's filling up my pack. Carrots, ketchup chips. Yeah, let's just eat all this stuff. How's my water doing? Probably get away with making one thing of water. I don't know. I think we just want to kind of leave quickly, though. Let's just make this a really hot fire. Throw another coal on. Ballistics. Yeah, those are almost done. Just gonna go and eat some of these smaller items to clean out my inventory. I want to keep these acorns, if possible. Okay, so we'll leave when those are done. This down to stay warm. Probably now's a good time to kill this soda. Get that out of my wheel. So there's the log we're going to take over. Shortcut is just over there. Grab a few more torches for the road, and then we should be ready to go. Go ahead and eat the soup. Doubt I'll need the warmth buff, but can use the calories. So I want to take notes on where I left those crampons. Gotta remember to do that once we get to safety. Little terrain glitch there. Let's go up here and go down this way. I don't remember the exact best way down here, but it doesn't really matter. It's all roughly the same. If you go certain ways, there's like places to rest so you don't take a sprain, but We're gonna sleep off any sprains that we get anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna accept all the sprains. Going down here and not worry about it. That looks like a big drop. Let's go around to the other side if we can. Got a little stuck on the terrain there. Visibility is not the greatest here. Get rid of that as well. So far down to the river here. Okay, and then we'll just take the... Ooh, did we come out too far behind? It might have actually been dangerous if we had gotten stuck there. I think we're good now. We can just go down and take the reverse transition. You can also kind of stay up there and go around the little transition area so that you don't get popped into Bleak Inlet. But I wasn't going to mess around with trying to do it properly. Let's go back because we're going to go get the other... We're going to get the stem. It's so warm, we might as well go get the stem now. Let's leave that. Leave this. Hatchet. Couple of flares. Anything really heavy? It's obvious. Let's leave pile of 23 cattail heads over here. Definitely don't need to be carrying those around. Alright, that should be enough to... Oops. Really do want my torch for this. Come on. Oh, I messed this up so badly. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. So, -6. Could drink a tea just to be sure. Yeah, they just went cold. How much time do I have left? Fair amount of time left on the warming up buff. It's really not that far down here. We'll just go there and back for the stem, and then if I have extra time, we'll pick some cattails. You can also still run if it becomes necessary. Should have checked to see if you can still grab the stem through the door. Sure would have been nice to have light to see if there's anything there. Alright, I'm sure we'll come get this stuff later. I'm actually curious. There's no way... Yeah, I know for a fact that I didn't come down here and deploy the rope. Because I went through that sort of rough path of where I've been, and there was no time to come all the way over here to do that. So unless we want to do the incredibly rough goat back up, we have to leave from Bleak through Forlorn Muskeg. But that was already the plan anyway. It's obviously the easier way to go since you don't have all the climbs and... So I'm going to take my time here. I definitely want to spend the night in the cave here. Did I sprain both wrists? No, so why isn't it responding to me pressing 2 to select a weapon? Just isn't for some reason. Now it does. Is that rabbit? Yeah, it's still running around like a maniac. I can barely see. It's not bringing my weapon out. That's really annoying. I guess it's so dark the rabbit can't see me because it's like literally right in front of me. Alright, where'd you go, buddy? I think he ran. Oh, there he is. I find it so hard to aim with the gloves. I really relied on the exact shape of the hand back before they changed everything about how that works. Alright, let's just grab all this stuff. Don't want to leave any of it behind. Uh-oh. Did I forget to make water? I think I decided I didn't need to make water because I was making all those teas. This might completely change my plan. I was thinking I'd make a fire in the morning. Which do I value more, teas or a match? Probably teas, right? Yeah. I think because I cooked 2 teas up there and that used up like half a liter of my water. And I probably drank most of the rest. Oh, we could just chop this and that would, yeah, let's do it this way. We'll just have a fire for the night. I think that's the way to do it. Because I have like several tasks I want to do and that way I can like sleep while cooking. We'll just have a fire right here.
Come on, little fire.
I mean, we're going to get more coal in the Forlorn Muskeg cave too, so I could just burn coal through the night. There's many options.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Let's go ahead and burn all those up because those are heavy.
Sure getting cold.
And then, how long does this take? Hour and 18, so the water will boil off if I do that. So let's make some water first. We have enough water for an hour of sleep, so let's go ahead and do that. Temperature will be fine. Even in a blizzard. Barely fine. Okay. I would rather not spend a coal just to be able to chop this, but I guess I'm going to. Because the blizzard kind of messed up my plans. And let's get rid of this little bit of tinder that it saddled me with. A couple more cattail heads as well.
think about his food.
I guess I might as well get the deer in the morning. We can go and get this rabbit meat cooked. But I can just get the deer post-blizzard. Just throw one piece of fur on here. Okay, I'm gonna want all my teas warmed up for going into Bleak Inlet, so let's go ahead and do all that homework now, since I have some spare time. So those will be jiggled, and then these I'm gonna transfer into the thermos.
I think I need to lay down.
Let's do a quick craft. That's fine. Whoops. There we go. The dance. Gotta do so many different steps. Okay, so that'll stay warm forever. Those will stay warm forever. That's ready. What's the time on this? 30 minutes. Unfortunately, I think that'll burn if I sleep. Because I think it has exactly 30 minutes at the end of the cook time. I do want to go ahead and eat this, so I guess we're doing something else other than sleeping for a second. Let's make a couple of these. We really need to start sleeping. Okay, everything's fine. Sleep. Might go ahead and go get that deer now. And it's gonna get colder soon, so might as well go do it now. It's already gonna be pretty cold. Let's take a torch. Plus, who knows when the wind will pick back up. We're not gonna bother with the hide and guts. We're just gonna take the meat and get out of here. Hatchet is probably faster. Yeah. Wow, 13 minutes took away 2/3 of my temperature at minus 12 or minus 13. Okay, let's just get rid of both of these. Which one is this? It's the one that will sleep while we're cooking. Yeah, let's just quickly make another tea, I guess. Other rosehip tea is fine. Get rid of that. Do an inventory check. We got... Should carry a few more torches with me. I've got my flares. I don't know why I have this revolver ammunition. Gonna have to find some place to leave some of that stuff. We're under temp once you consider, or we're under the weight limit if we can get fully rested. I guess we just carry on with all this. I don't really have any place I want to leave stuff right now. Okay, that's about done. Aurora night. Now we're not adjacent to any region that we've repaired tower in. So I suspect that this does nothing regardless of... I mean, I seriously doubt there's something in the transition regions anyway, but... yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything. I doubt it would do anything, yeah, in... Bleak Inlet would be, what, 4 regions away? 3 regions away from... any that we've actually repaired. Alright, well, I just need to sleep. Let's throw another fur on here. And I'm going to make water until I have enough. So we'll do 1 or 2 more batches, and then that'll be plenty, and then we can just sleep in multiple hours. There is an argument to be made that I can just leave water behind that I don't need. I might just continue doing this. Kind of a Zen experience. Throw the water on, sleep, get the water. Zen until I lose track and let my fire go out and freeze to death. Really early. It's going to be so cold in Bleak Inlet. And we need some more rest anyway. I think I'll use up as much of this fire as I can, and then we'll go. Not going to add any more fuel to this. Yeah, so I'll still be able to pull like 4 torches off of this after this sleep. And then we'll go. Alright, let's heat up this. I'll lose this water if I'm not careful. Quickly grab these. I think we're done with all that stuff. Did I ever... I had another tea, right? Yeah, I think I put it down. Got 4. Alright, well I guess we're waiting this wind out now. Wiggle that. Now it's in the same boat as everything else. Let's just throw another piece of fur on, get another hour of sleep. Got more than enough water. I think I'll leave like 4 liters here.
if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. One more hour. We're probably going to be forced to travel in the wind a lot anyway, but I don't see any reason to start out that way. I might as well at least start with good weather before it changes on us. Alright, I'm going to go. Grab my torches and go. Need like 4. It's definitely not great, but it's better than it was. And it's pretty late in the day now, so it's going to be warmer overall temperatures too. Man, these torches are not good. Try to get one more decent one. Yeah, let's take that one. Okay, here we go. All the teas, the soup, the flask. I guess I forgot to harvest the rabbit. And I got the meat, but I forgot that I was going to harvest the hide. And potentially the guts, too. Okay, so we have no torch, it's windy, it's negative 17. Those are the conditions we have to work with. Not carrying any meat. Let's go ahead and eat the soup in a second here. Waiting so I at least get the benefit of the warmth. I think this one actually fills you up a full 25%, so I probably could have waited a little bit longer, but go ahead and get rid of some of that excess weight. And you can goat down in a few places here, but we'll just take the intended logs. So there's actually, right over there, there's a goat straight down pretty much to the exit. It's a really fast route. If you take the goat that I took down, and then you go down here, you come in here, and then you goat down, you can get from Coastal Highway to Forlorn Muskeg really quickly that way. But I'm slightly concerned about doing that goat. The goat is actually over there, I think. Yeah, it's over there. The main reason I'm not going to do that goat is because I want to deploy the rope so that if we ever come back to Bleak Inlet on the low side, we'll be able to climb back up. Because there is no reasonable way that I know of to get from Lower Bleak to Upper Bleak without going the long way around. See if I can get up here. I'm trying to avoid any chance of interacting with those timber wolves, unless it becomes absolutely necessary. I thought I'd be able to get on the flat ground here, but I guess we'll just get sprained. I don't think I can get up there, so we gotta go over here, maybe? Yeah, I could have come down here to get on this flat ground. Avoided that sprain that way. I think I get back this way. Nah, let's go around. I don't think I can get up here either, but we can try it. Getting up onto this ledge. Follow this around, maybe? I've never done this before. We might have to go back. I don't know if I trust... Yeah, I don't think we can do this without falling. Uh-oh. I think I might take a fall here. Okay. How do I minimize the damage here? I've inadvertently gotten myself into a position where we're going to take fall damage. I think the ground... It's only going to be a little bit here. I think the ground is higher around the corner, so... What I'm going to do is I'm going to run, I'm going to sprint, and try to turn to the right. See if I can land on slightly higher ground. Wish me luck. Okay, we landed on this, so that turned out well. Now we can just drop down here. No damage. Perfect. Alright. So the reason I'm trying to get up here is because there's a bunker up here. I've got to investigate this and see if there's any way to go up from that side. The way that I just came, if you exclude the ledge trap, that's probably a pretty reasonable way. Yeah, it looks like I might be able to kind of stay on the high ground and go straight across here, which would be a little bit quicker. But the way that I came, I think, is enough to stay out of the way of the Timberwolves.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Abandoned. Okay, so that means the Blackrock one is almost certainly stocked. And either I forgot one that I found that was already stocked. Or maybe there's one that I haven't checked yet that I thought I checked. Like maybe I thought I checked the Ash Canyon one, but I didn't actually because I was in a hurry. That actually sounds like something that might have happened. So let's take a look. We started in Hush River. Made our way. I think we foraged. Yeah, I went to Mystery Lake. Then we went up to Pleasant Valley. Let's see if we checked the PV cache. Prepper's abandoned cache. Is that different from... that might not be the right one. Okay, so the dam. Hunter's Blind. Radio control hut. Barn. That's Molly's barn. Then the farmstead, farmhouse, cache. And then Burned Ridge Cave. Okay, so that was the cache. And then there's another cache later on after the Hunter's Blind. Okay, so we checked the cache in Pleasant Valley. Then we went to Timberwolf. We got the cache. That was a real cache. Ash Canyon. We went up that way. Miner's Folly. Oh, okay, so we skipped the Ash Canyon one. So it's Ash Canyon and Blackrock. Because we came back, we did Gold Mine, Stone Shelf, Pillar's Footrest, and then we went right into the cave. Okay, let's actually write this down. We already did this. We did all this, despite me not looking at my notes. Okay, so caches left. AC and I'll just spell it out, Blackrock, even though it's not really, yeah, that's fine. And I think most people say Blackrock Mountain to distinguish it from Broken Railroad. I guess I'll use that. And I think they're both stocked. They're definitely worth going a little bit out of my way to get to those. Okay, well, I'm fully warm in here. Let's, those are cold. But I still got warm teas. So since there's nothing here, I think we head down to the cave.
I wonder if
And then
I
we'll
can
try to go
drop
grab
any of this gear.
Try to go grab the rope. Wow, -4. Not bad at all. Could be -2 with my insulation. But I'm lugging all this junk around as usual. I've really got to fix my gear situation. Looks like we're gonna sleep in here and wait for this to blow over. Yeah, I think I have to remember not to carry so many torches, because the likelihood is that my torch is going to get blown out anyway, and then I've got like 3 kilograms of useless torches that aren't really doing anything for me. Okay, I got an extra can, so let's drop one of those. I'm really questioning whether it's worth it to carry this lamp oil around. $17 coal is a good amount. Let's leave a little bit of water here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
One piece of fur left. I think I will drop that fur. We can take the lighter cedar with us. What is this weather type? Kind of hard to tell what's going on here. -14? It's really not bad. And I've got tea. I think we just press on. We'll run back here if we run into trouble with the wolves. But especially in the shelter. And we're going to be kind of following this wall the whole way. Really nice. Okay, let's see if we can spot these wolves. Let's get into shelter up here. Crouch. I'm going to go ahead and commit to a T.
Come on. Make a fire. Make a hot fire. Yeah.
Of course. As soon as I do that. I mean, how far can it really be, right? Don't see any sign of the wolves. I've got flares if necessary. Not carrying anything smelly. It's going to kind of commit to getting to that lookout, I think. They're probably less likely to detect me in a blizzard, and I think they're more likely to be scared of me in a blizzard too. I'm gonna run. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna get the flare out just in case. I don't see them. Path up should be right here. I don't see them yet, so I think it's going to take them so long to find me. Oh, they are on me. Okay, let's go up. I was really greedy by not lighting that flare. Looks like it paid off. Okay, we're warm, we're safe. Oh, we found flour and a skillet. Is there oil here? Might carry this down with me, and we can check the, I'm not going over to that cabin, is the thing. I might just make a note of the fact that there's flour in a skillet here. I can cart one of my extra oils over here at some point in the future.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Okay, let me go grab that rope off the side. Put it right there for now.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright, I don't know if these wolves will ever give up, but we might as well sleep for a bit here. Let me check this food I just got. Wow, that's almost safe to eat. It isn't, though. Everything's in, like, really high condition. Kind of surprising. I think we'll take the storm 2 hours at a time. don't think the wolves will ever give up. Technically, if an aurora starts, then they'll get scared and run off and be replaced by aurora timber wolves, so that would give me a brief window. Looks like we're just going to have a nasty night, though. I'm never going to need to risk food poisoning before we get to cooking 5, so I'll just leave that there. No point in taking the painkillers. Take a book for the road. And probably use another one to start the fire here whenever we need to do that. I think it's time to eat cattails. And we've got some potatoes to make too. Probably in the morning, that'll be a good time to do that. We'll light the fire up here, sleep for an hour while the potatoes cook. I forgot about those. That would have been a great thing to do in the Bleak Inlet cave. But since they don't show up on your food wheel if they're not cooked, just didn't realize I had them. Okay, it's probably good enough for now. We're gonna be, trapped here with nothing to do. Unless this storm ends almost immediately. So this is the lookout tower, I'll call it. Fire watch, something like that. One hour? I'm really hoping... I think I might be able to push to the next location through part of the night here. The one problem is I've got to tie this rope off first. It is an aurora, so this should work in my favor because they should run off. Are they still here? Alright, let's go check this out. If I see them on the stairs, I need to run back up. They can come partway up the stairs from what I remember. Okay, the thing went away, so I think they ran off in fear. Now it's kind of tempting to go grab the code and run to the cannery and unlock it. We can do that anytime. Auroras are extremely common in this region. And we've got them set to high because it's NOGOA. Alright, since I'm going to be stuck here if I don't move, I'm going to go start a fire. Maybe even start the fire at the rope tie-off. That seems pretty reasonable. Let's grab the rope.
I wonder if I can drop any of this
Anything
gear.
I want from in here? Maybe the wood? Probably going to burn another piece of coal. Can't get anything from that. Yeah, let's just warm up. Get down there. Still can't get anything from that. So it's full aurora now. So if they detect me, which they could, if they're nearby. And it's going to be a bit of a nasty situation. think we can get over this little thing, if I remember correctly. Yep. And just kind of goat down here. I think I'll stay crouched from here on out. I remember in my earlier NOGOA series when I was exploring this region blind, did the absolutely crazy, let's go back up here. I don't want to take a risk here. Did the absolutely crazy thing of having just briefly surveyed the area from above and not really having any idea what I was going into. I decided to climb down here in the middle of the night during an aurora. Got myself into a little bit of a pickle. That episode is titled Sudden Impact, if you'd like to, you want to go find it. The wind is coming from over there, so let's start our fire here. Use a match.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
And I'm not going that far. How much water do I have? Yeah. I'm not planning to go that far, so I'm just going to heat these up. Not worry about the thermos teas. I'll spend the rest of the night in the hut, I think. A little bit of wind right now. I think we'll sit here and enjoy the sights for a bit. Get warmed up a little bit. Really like what they've done with the clouds at the edge of the sky at the horizon during an aurora. It's a really nice look. We may have a bit of a nasty situation coming up here. I think I'm going to probably walk for a bit, because I can always just run back up to the tower if they do detect me. Thinking about heating up that soup for the journey. I think I'll save it. Let's go ahead and go. Not quite warm, but it's okay. Just drink one of these. Two about there. Save the last little bit. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna walk for a while just because I know I can run up to the tower. And then when I get down here, I know there's a little safe alcove that I can run into. But I think the wolves are likely pretty far behind me at this point. I think there's a chance they can be up here, but... Okay, so there's the path up. And then below this little lookout, there's this little safe alcove. And there's actually a way to go down if you go up above this little mini cave. You can get down that way. I'm going to be really bold here. Well, it's 27 minutes. Maybe I'm not going to be that bold. Take an hour. Take a kilo, rather. Get this torch relit. Uh-oh. I mistimed it. Oh my goodness, I can't find my torch again. That's annoying. Of course, just as I click it, it goes out. Alright, this is fine. Let's grab the rest of this, 16 minutes, and then I'm gonna drink the other... I'm gonna drink the rest of that tea. Or perhaps a different tea. We don't need the fire tonight anyway.
I'm not sure I can carry
Drop
much
this, drink this. Now the wind is coming. Okay. We're gonna run now, I think. This is very risky. But I want to get this meat over here so I can cook it in the morning. Okay, let's drop this. Crouch. Drink a tea. No, they're cold. Okay, that changes everything. I can sit in a car to recover my energy for a second so I can make this final sprint. Yeah, we're so far away from the timber wolves. I think we're fine on that front. Now it's just a matter of timing. We gotta get all the way up there.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's go sit in this car for a second. Yeah, it's only -6 in here, so I'll sit here until we recover this energy, and then we'll sprint up to the tower. I could even pass time in my bedroll in the car here. But I'd probably pass too much time. It really doesn't take that long to recover that little bit of sprint. Alright, let's go. I likely could have made it even without that. I just didn't want to take any chances. Still several hours before dawn. Let's leave that here. I think there's some burdock around here. You know, it's odd. I didn't think about this. Have I collected any burdock this run? I feel like I haven't seen any. Does like low plant make it very unlikely to find it, or like I don't see any here either. Oh, here it is. Temperatures are just draining away.
Starting to feel numb.
Okay, so there's our notes. Now we can get into the cannery at some point in the future.
Nobody needs this anymore.
I made a mistake. We have 3 pieces of scrap metal. Found a can opener, so that's 4 pieces of scrap metal. I need 5. I mean, if we're lucky, there'll be one there. Maybe I'll find one along the way. Where did I leave that pry bar? I had that pry bar with me. I could grab that. Worst case, I'll probably just scrap my knife and forge a new one, since we'll be right there in Orlan Muskeg anyway. Hopefully we'll find something in the meantime. Guess that's the downside to not carrying a hacksaw. Because we could obviously just break down a bunch of stuff in here. Now, is there a tower here? Like, is there a signal tower here? Because I know there's one in Desolation Point and one in Blackrock, and those aren't part of the quests. So there can be, like, non-quest towers. This is where it would be, because it's like the, radio tower location. I don't think there is one. I think I would have seen it outside. Oh no, I know there isn't, because I was thinking about this for my permanent fire run. I wanted to have a tower to repair to be able to trigger the aurora, so I could go sharpen my tools. And I did look into this spot, and there isn't one here. Alright, I think we'll wait until dawn to start a fire. So that's probably about 4 hours away. Because we're probably going to get a mag lens. Let's sleep for... yeah, let's just do 4. I don't think it's going to be over in 3. Let's wait until it's technically dawn. Should be just about now. And then we should be able to get a mag lens fire going. Might not be quite time yet. Probably back here looks like a pretty sheltered location. I can see the start. Yeah, that just started fading, so I think that might be the trigger for the start of dawn. Do it right here. Not yet. Go inside for a second. Don't want to get too cold waiting that out. Let's do a fraction of a second here. Okay. Roar is officially over. So now the Timberwolves are not as dangerous. Got the mag lens. I probably want to be able to sit out here and cook, so we'll use 1 coal.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Sync these up. Could read, maybe? Nothing else to do really out here.
I could eat a horse. That's saying a lot, because I love horses.
I do probably want to sleep at some point, though.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Looks like my placement paid off here. Sheltered for now, at least. Obviously, if it shifts and comes straight through here, this won't be protected, but on pretty much every other angle it is. Get this ready for travel. I think if the wind does shift to blow out this fire, I just want to move. And in fact, since it's so early, I better go through this whole thing again. This is a very unfriendly region. Definitely willing to invest in the thermos for traveling through here. Oops, that was a mistake. Now, I've never tested this, so I want to see what happens. I want to see if I don't think that the thermos should go down in heat if I'm standing next to the fire while holding it, right? You'd only need to leave the thermos there if you wanted to, like, walk away. I'm going to test that. Doesn't seem to be going down. So I'm going to mess things up by continually adding more teas to this. I guess I can carry that with me. I'm not going anywhere dangerous. At least not for a while. It's really early, but we have a break in the wind, it seems. I got all my teas ready and everything. Let's just go. Obviously, we're not going to be able to eat this because I filled up on other stuff. I hope I can still drink teas. Otherwise, we're going to have to start a fire really soon. I can't drink those teas even though I'm... We're going to burn a lot of calories on the first part of this trip. You can sneak through there, and then there's a few different ways to go once you get down here. I'm going to go back this way and get onto this secret mountain path. Just hop across here. And across here again. I'm really winging this. But I know there's multiple ways to get down. So we're past the point where you come through the brush over there. And now's when I really hope I didn't leave anything vitally important up there, like my bedroll or something. So we're not going to loot any of lower Bleak proper. We're just going to go to the exit and go ahead and make our way. Probably use the transition cave as a save point. Okay, we're getting pretty cold. Let's go and drink an entire one of these. I never checked to see if that was holding heat the whole time we were next to the fire. Alright, well in that case I guess we're just gonna run to the cave. We've got enough teas, especially in the thermos, to pull this off. Let's get out of this awful region. I'm going to stay on the high ground here because there can be some loot at the end of this, including a Polaroid. Doesn't really set us back much to go check this. We stand in shelter right here and drink this. Okay, so we have a book. Sometimes there's a Polaroid here, but it doesn't look like, unless it's on this body. Could be on this body. Nope, I guess there's no Polaroid here, so it must be somewhere else. I think I've only found it here once, so it could have multiple spawn points, and I just don't know about them. Okay, we're gonna be in trouble here. How do I get down? I think I have to go back over this log and then down. It's really hard to see, and I don't want to mess it up. This looks doable. Let's just drop down here. Gotta remember I've got that meat on me too, so if there are timber wolves nearby... Okay, let's stay up here for a second, because they shouldn't be able to reach me. Okay, we're gonna drink this.
Feel my hands.
And unfortunately I'm not thirsty enough to drink another tea, so we gotta keep moving. Ooh, that didn't give me... Yikes! That was actually damaging, wasn't it? Yeah, pretty sure I took some damage on that. We'll have to see how much once I get to safety here. Alright, let's do this. Transfer. I think I'm going to take more damage from the cold here. Yeah, there's the hypothermia. It's just, I guess I have to go start a fire, depending on how much warmth this gives me. I don't think I'm close enough.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
I think we're just gonna start a fire here. It's unfortunate, but what we're doing. Drop this meat so we're not attracting those timber wolves over.
That's a good one.
There are 2 pieces of coal on here. Check the temperature. That should be enough. Wouldn't mind throwing a few sticks on. We don't have any. Okay, let's make some more teas. I think we have enough water, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. It feels like 5 degrees because now we're in the wind. So is our campfire. Okay, well, the most important thing is we gotta get... We've got 3 of these. I'm just gonna drink one now just to be safe. I'm gonna try to cook 2 teas on here. I think that'll last long enough. We still have a lot of heat in this. Yeah, I kind of messed myself up by getting my calorie and thirst meters so full. I don't have time to heat the coffees up anymore. We're just going to go as soon as these are done. I think we'll just leave that meat there. I don't want to attract timber wolves. I'm going to drink another one of these. Okay, let's go. Not ideal. Not by a long shot. Okay, we're just at the waterfall now, so we still have a little ways to go. Let's stop here. I will not be grabbing that burdock right now. Tempting to grab these mushrooms, but I'm right around the corner from the cave, so I can probably get there without drinking another tea if I don't stop for the mushrooms. Grab these red hips. Are right there. Okay, well that was a little bit of excitement. Let's get inside and see what the damage is.
So numb.
Okay, what are we looking at here? Oh, right. I gotta go to the current day. Oh, that's not bad at all. 65 to 67. So now I'm wondering, maybe the fall was just large enough that we took a sprain, but not large enough to actually do any significant damage. Because I was thinking I probably lost 1% to the hypothermia risk, but I could see it being 2%. I have to go back and watch the video. Maybe we can see the condition change on the fall. But it seems like the fall wasn't serious enough. And I just lost 2% to the cold. Not bad at all. I think I should consider using one of the many stims that I've recently acquired to get myself up to 80, just to ensure that I don't die to a wolf attack. Because like if I lose a few more points here and there, we're starting to get into a little bit of a danger zone. All right, well, shortcut gone awry, but we did accomplish all our goals. We made it through Bleak Inlet, got the code, deployed the rope. We do have to remember, though, that we don't have that ravine rope, so we should go deploy that at some point. Maybe we'll do it once we finish up with this third part of the tale, which should be next episode. I'm planning to essentially... timing is a little bit messed up, because if we walk up there, it'll probably be like noon, and we're going to be pretty tired. I might have to kill a day doing something else. Maybe we'll go over to Spence and see if we can get some metal or something. But the plan is either this day or the next, we'll repair the tower, get fully rested, and then go ahead and try to find that final bunker. All right, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.